the potential of a Mortal Kombat 11
Johnny
at E3. Do you think it'd be called 11? I mean, they're gonna
kind of have to. I mean, technically, Mortal Kombat 9 was just Mortal Kombat. It didn't have a sub.
It could be Mortal Kombat 1-1.
It could be Mortal Kombat : something.
Mortal Kombat :
Mortal Kombat :
literally and figuratively.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat Ragnarok.
But Ed Boon does this a lot. He starts like teasing certain things. I think it's on track because they've just been swapping every year between Injustice and Mortal Kombat. So it's very possible they might show or reveal Mortal Kombat.
Do you have Injustice on?
I don't have the second one. He has the second one.
I have the second one.
You have the first one?
Yeah, but that was because it was free for PlayStation Plus.
Oh, so you have it digital?
Yes.
See, I want to get those physical. I just want to play it for the story.
They're good.
I know. And we did play the second one in a stream that we never put up because the sound was bad. It was our newbie mistake. Anyway, but I do want to go revisit that. But anyway, you're big on Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Now, you've played all of them for the most part?
Yeah, I think I have actually played every single Mortal Kombat.
Do you like what they're doing with the newer ones, progressive-wise?
Absolutely. They had to do something. You can't just do like, these are the characters. These are the little subtext storylines. Like, what they're doing with Injustice and in Mortal Kombat is fantastic for fighting games everywhere. And they should, like Street Fighter, Tekken, like, they should all take some notes about it from a story perspective. Now, I didn't play Tekken. I don't know if there is a campaign or anything like that. But the way they tell the story, the way they get you involved with the different characters and you're trying out different characters, it's just a fun time.
Now,
I really enjoy it.
Is this still a progression of the original story? Is this sort of like a kind of going back?
So, I mean, Mortal Kombat 9 has been out for a long time, so I feel like I can spoil anything, right? So, Armageddon came out. Mortal Kombat Armageddon came out, and that was pretty much like the end of times. And it's pretty much Raiden is like about to die from Shao Kahn? Somebody? About to end the world, whatever. So Raiden sends a message back in time to his younger self. So it's like a soft reboot, if you will.
Gotcha.
So the first Mortal Kombat, or Mortal Kombat 9, takes you through Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3, story-wise.
That's okay, so it makes sense why I would leave it as Mortal Kombat.
Yes. So it takes you through the actual story arcs of Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3, and you learn about who Nuba Saibat is. You learn about, Smoke and all these other ninjas, and things actually vary in the timeline.
Okay.
So, just as an example, again, it's been out for a long time. We're going to play Mortal Kombat 9 if we're going to play it. Instead of Smoke being captured and being turned into a cyborg, Sub-Zero gets captured and turned into a cyborg.
Okay.
So,
okay.
So you have, and you learn things like who Nuba Saibat is. Nuba Saibat is pretty much the reincarnation type of a thing of the original Sub-Zero that was killed off in the first tournament.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So there's all this lore and all this story that was never really talked about in the original games because it just wasn't there to talk about. And in Mortal Kombat 9, they go through all that.
Okay.
You learn different characteristics of the actual characters.
So 10 was a continuation.
And 10 was a continuation of that. 10 also added a lot more to the story and actually changed some more stuff about like Scorpion's backstory. It's really well done.
Cool.
Like the story is done really well.
So check it out. Now, did those games leave off at like a cliffhanger where like each
X did, yes.
Okay, so there's
a continuation.
Oh, nice, cool.
The one thing I love about Mortal Kombat and Injustice doesn't do, I don't think it does. I don't know if it was added later on. I love King of the Hill mode in Mortal Kombat. So King of the Hill mode is you can get I think it's like 6 to 8 players or something like that, and you play Mortal Kombat, and 2 people are playing at the same time, so they're fighting each other at the same time. Whoever actually wins.
Apparently, there's a bee in the studio.
Shit. It's Oddby.
Is it?
Oh God.
And we're back.
Hey.
Sorry, we got attacked by a bee.
Well, not really an attack.
No.
Just showed up unexpectedly.
I'm jumpy now.
Joan is very
It touched me. It was on me.
It was a big bee. So, Mortal Kombat. Are you excited for it? Well, this is just a rumor right now. So
yes.
Jonah, do you have any Mortal Kombat experience?
I played Armageddon on PS2, and I played 9.
Oh, you did play 9.
I played 9. Yeah, I didn't finish 9 because I lent it to somebody, and then he never gave it back.
Oh.
But I rented it, so they gave it back to Blockbuster. It was when Blockbuster was around.
No, hey,
oh wow.
Wait, Blockbuster was around for Mortal Kombat 9 or Armageddon?
9.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like Blockbuster met its doom so long ago.
It feels like it, but I think it's only been a couple years. There's still one in Alaska.
There is one in Alaska. I was there.
You can return it to them. They might have it. So yeah, I'm familiar with the original series. 4, I just never wanted to play. We played Shaolin Monks. That was awesome.
That was a good game. Yeah, they should really revisit that. I kind of wanted to try something.
Now that gameplay was like
do like
co-op.
a Diablo-esque, like Mortal Kombat, like hack and slash.
That was cool, but I feel like they're really in deep with what they're doing now with the storyline. So, yeah, I'm gonna dive back in because from what you're telling me, it sounds awesome. So I got Injustice and the Mortal Kombat
9. Yeah. They did an amazing job with the stories from a fan perspective, like tying up the lore, building the stories out, introducing characters in a proper way. Like they introduce where Cabal comes from.
Yeah,
you know, like it's just done so well.
Now, do they have a huge roster per each game, and do they add to the?
Yeah, and they add new characters to the roster as well. Like in Mortal Kombat X, you do have new characters that have never been seen before. So yeah, I mean, like I can't say enough good things about how they've done the
because one of my favorite games is actually the game I actually did a video on. It was Mortal Kombat Trilogy, which was the first 3 games all in the one game. Yeah. It was good times. So,
but it's like that, but better
story wise. Yeah, it's just up to date graphics.
But what I was talking about before we were rudely interrupted by a bee was King of the Hill mode. 2 players play against each other. Whoever wins goes on, and it's like a constant rotation. So the next person comes up and fights each other, and so that you can keep track of how many wins, and then like your little avatar guys will actually vote to see how they like to fight in this and the other thing. So
how does that explain that mechanic again?
2 people are fighting at a time, and then you have like a little roster down below, like I guess like avatars that are watching the fight.
Oh, okay.
So as one person loses, the next person steps up and picks their characters, and it keeps going. It's kind of like a nice little awesome hangout type of thing between friends. Like I don't want to go online and get my face stomped in online. So something like that where I can get like 5 or 6 friends to jump in and just play Mortal Kombat continuously and kind of watch what everybody's doing it. Yeah, it's not really a co-op, but like I said, because you only have 2 players play at one time fighting each other.
It's like a little social.
It's like a social like hangout type of thing. It's cool.
Now that was just exclusive to 10, or was that?
That was on 10 and 9.
Oh, cool. So that's
but 9's multiplayer was rough, like the servers and stuff like that, the lag and stuff like that. It was the first time they really tried something along those lines. But 10 they nailed it for the most part.
Most games nowadays are usually pretty good with that, unless they release it unfinished and then go for it.
So yeah, I like Mortal Kombat. Injustice is great and all, and they're doing awesome stuff with the stories with Injustice as well. But Mortal Kombat's one of those universes that had such potential, and they're finally able to build upon that potential.
Cool. I'm excited. Are you guys excited? Let us know in the comments below.